Good morning, students. Till now, we have completed 4 chapters. The last chapter we have discussed, and right now we are going to start a new chapter, chapter number 5, which is separation of substances. Separation of substances. So I think you all know what is the basic meaning of the chapter, separation of substances. It means that we have to separate the substances. We will make a group, we will make the category, and we will separate it. In the last chapter we will learn that how to make a group according to their characteristic, according to their properties. And now we will see in this chapter what are different kinds of methods are there, by using that method we will learn that how we can separate things. So in this chapter we will discuss, first of all we introduce the chapter, basics of the chapter, and then only we will see the different methods of separation techniques. We will see different methods of separation techniques. So let us see basic what kind of separation techniques, methods of separations are there. Let us see one by one. Methods of separation are condensation, evaporation, hand picking, okay, winnowing, sieving. Some of these names you all have learned, all have listened these kind of names also, like hand picking, sieving, winnowing. That some kind of separation we can we have these are done at our home only. Decantation, filtration, thrashing, sedimentation. So these are the basic kind of method of separation, and this all method we are going to discuss one by one in this chapter. So let us discuss about the what is basics of the chapter. Okay, so what is the need of separation, that thing also we'll discuss next. So there are many substances, many instances when we notice the substance being separated from a mixture of materials. Okay, many in our daily life, many instances are there, many circumstances are there in which we have to separate things. Without separation we cannot use that materials in our daily life. For example, tea leaves. So if you want to drink a tea, okay, the tea leaves which gives a proper flavor to the milk and water. So now this tea leaves have to be removed. So that becomes a separation. Okay, so tea leaves are separated from the liquid with a strainer. So all of you have a strainer at your home, strainer, okay, kind of a net made up of metal, okay, or plastic. Okay, it will separate the tea leaves and from the liquid material like water and milk. Okay, so for the preparation of tea, so that is one kind of separation technique where we are all done at our home. What is separation? Basics of separation. Separation means removal of substances from a mixture of two or more substances. Removal of substances from a mixture, which is already mixed with each other. If single kind of substance is there, then no need of separation is there. If more than one substances are mixed with each other, and then we have to separate it. Okay, and then we will see different kinds of techniques in this chapter. So this is the basic definition of separation technique. Why do we separate substances? Okay, why do we separate? It means what is the need, what is the basic reason behind separation method? To obtain two different but useful components. So these are the proper uses, proper ways in which we can see that why, what is the reason to obtain two different but useful components. Okay, useful components, to remove non-useful components. In certain cases we have to separate the substances in which one substance is necessary and one is not, so we will separate that material. For example, if you have some amount of grain, and in that grain some impurities are there like dust particle and husk or chaff, so we will remove it because it is no need of in our food. To remove impurities or harmful components, to group substances of different sizes. Okay, so these are the basic reasons that why we do separation in our daily life. Okay, so we will see in the chapter next one by one. Okay, So students, in this video we have discussed about the basic of the chapter name separation of the substances. We have introduced the chapter first, and then we have seen that what is the reason behind the separation, the definition of separation that we have seen. So I hope that you have understood it properly. In the next video we will see the basic methods of separation techniques. If you want to refer more on these topics, you can go to the following sites and you can use these things. Okay students, up to that, have a good day, bye.